This slide then summarizes that idea that our opportunity cost increases as we produce more and more of a thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little exercise on this. On that graph, the production possibilities frontier graph, I want you guys to show a point that's inefficient. You should remember where inefficient and efficient good combinations go. B, a point that's efficient, but you don't think is a very good idea. You think is a bad choice. C, a point where the opportunity cost of producing more consumer goods is really high. And D, a point where the opportunity cost of producing more warfare goods is really high. So on that production possibilities frontier, I want you to label A, B, C, and D according to those ideas. And I'll give you a second to work on that. Go ahead and pause the video to make your choices, and then unpause when you're ready. Okay, so here are my choices. We wanted a point that was inefficient, so I've labeled A here as my inefficient point, but I could have put it anywhere inside this production possibilities frontier. That would have been just fine. B was my point that's efficient, but I don't think is a good idea. And so B, I'd be comfortable up here, where we've got all warfare goods, no consumer goods. But B could equally well go down here. That would be just fine too, where we've got all consumer goods and no warfare goods. At either of those points, we're giving up a lot to produce those last few bits of warfare or consumer goods. Then finally, we had to remember which way around C and D went. C was a point where the opportunity cost of producing more consumer goods is really high. And the key to remember this is when you've already got a lot of a thing, producing more of it is difficult because it requires moving resources that are not specialized at that thing into producing that thing. So down at point C here, we've already got a lot of consumer goods, so getting more is difficult. Their opportunity cost is really high. Up here at point D, we see the opposite. At point D, we've got very few consumer goods, many warfare goods, and so the opportunity cost of producing more warfare goods is really high.